guys, bonjour, mabuhay, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Roma and welcome. And for my returning subscribers, hi guys, welcome back and thank you once again for tuning in. So for today's video, I'm actually gonna be doing an unboxing and first impression and a little bit of a chat with a backstory of this wishlist item that I am going to show you. So if you're interested, just stay tuned. Okay guys, so like I've mentioned, this item that I am going to unbox is listed in one of my wishlist items. So if you haven't seen my wishlist video for 2022, I'm going to put the card just right there, as well as the link in the description down below, so you can check it out first, so you can guess what item I have crossed on my wishlist. So without further ado, I'm going to show them to you. I'll show them first and then I'm going to tell you the whole story. So I have purchased it from this shop. So the shop name is Super Goods, and it's actually a Belgian boutique that has been created, I think, in Mechelen. And there's a shop there, and then there's a second shop in Antwerp where we went and purchased this item. And if I'm not mistaken, maybe they might open a shop in Brussels, but I'm not sure yet. So for the time being, there are only two shops in Mechelen and in Antwerp. And if I'm not mistaken, it has been 2 years or more than 2 years that they have opened the Super Goods shop. So that shop is actually like on the paper bag it mentioned, it's an eco and fair fashion Super Goods boutique, and they also have a website which is supergoods.be. I'm going to put them here and also in the a link in the description down below, so you can check them out. I'm not sure if they can send their stuff outside Belgium or even outside Europe, so check those. Okay, so without further ado, I am going to share with you it's actually a so it's my VEJA or VEJA, I don't know, but I call this as VEJA. Here in Belgium, at least for French speakers, we say VEJA. So I finally have my VEJA sneakers, and this one is in the, I don't know if you can see it. It is the V10 sneakers, and I purchased it in the size 36. So I'm just going to show you first how it looks like. So this is the unboxing. So in here you have a pamphlet of I think different VEJA sneakers. So yeah. And then there, just going to show them together. Okay, wait a second. I'm going to put it here. And it's looks like that. So there you go. So I'm just going to, yeah. So this is how it looks like. So these are the V10s. So the V10s actually is the one that kind of resembles like the Nike Air Force one. And if I'm not mistaken, it also resembles from my Golden Goose sneakers. So this is how the front looks like. And then the side, this one is 100% leather, so with the V in gold, and then at the back the tab VEJA is in silver, and then on the other side, the inside is V in gold as well. The inside is just going to show you in one shoe. So you have the VEJA there that you can take off also, and then the sizing is under here. So yeah, there we go. And the rubber sole, if I'm not mistaken, is an Amazonian rubber. If you want further let's say an in-depth review on this sneaker, just put a comment in the comment section down below. If you're interested, then I'll do one. I'll do my research a lot further, but this one is just, you know, an unboxing and a little bit of chatty and my first impression. So as for the unboxing, I'm so happy to take off this item from my wish list. And then as for first impression, they are so pretty. It's been a while that I have been eyeing the V10, most especially really the V10. I don't know why. The others I'm not really keen, but the V10, I think it's maybe because I would like to have an Air Force One. So before having that, I have this also in my wish list. So there you go. Oh yeah, this one, like I've mentioned, this is a size 36, women 36. I'll let you know why I insist on the women 36. And this cost 125 euros, at least for now here in Belgium. So it is in, like I mentioned, all white sneakers with a touch of gold and a rose gold and a touch of silver. So very very neutral. I can wear it in spring, summer, or even just, you know, every day. There you go. Okay, now I am going to talk about just a backstory concerning this sneakers. So like I've mentioned, it's been a while that I wanted to have this but never had the chance to purchase one. There are a lot of boutiques even online that I can buy the VEJA, and even for my size 36 I can find even in other finishes. But I was kind of like, you know, very difficult, very picky, because I really wanted either this one, like yeah, the one that I just got, so the rose gold as well as the silver here in the back, or the other one which is in camel. If I can find a picture of that, I'm going to put it just right there so you can see which one I was talking about. So it's either this or either the camel color. And so I've seen this, so I took this one. But before doing that, the story is, the first time I have tried a pair of VEJA was in a boutique in Namur. So when we went there with my hubby, and I've tried their 36, because for women's the smallest size is at size 36, and since I have a very small and narrow feet, I have to try them to be sure if they are okay for my feet or not. So I've tried the 36 there. I think if I'm not mistaken, it was also the same color palette. And when I've tried it, I was like, oh my gosh, it was so big. I was like, I asked the seller, do you have a 35 or a 35 and a half? And he said, they do have the smallest is a 35 and a half, but it's very rare that they sell it in the boutique. So the smallest that I have is a 36. And then I also tried in different other shops. Again, every time I try a 36, it's really, you know, I can feel that it's big, especially it's quite wide, because this one, the V10s, are known for being wide as a shoe. So that is the reason why every time I've tried a 36, I really felt that they are too big for me. So I was like, oh, bummer. And then the only way that I can have a VEJA is if I pick up a pair at the kids section. I was like, oh, kids section, well, okay, let's try, we never know. And then what we did was we went to a kids shoe boutique, and they have a VEJA. So they have a size for kids. They start, I think, very low, if I'm not mistaken, around 33. Well, at the boutique that I went to, it was a 33 to 39. So quite a big choice. So I asked the seller, the sales assistant, if they have a 35, because since the 36 for women was quite big for me, I requested a 35, and then I've tried the 35, and it was so small. And for children, they do not do half sizes. So I was like, oh my god, do you have a 36? And luckily for me, they did have a 36. So I've tried the 36, and the 36 was perfect. It was really perfect, even the length and the width. It was really perfect in a sense that when I've tried the 36, it was even, you know, kind of like it's very slim on my feet, and I was feeling very protected. And I was like, oh, it's weird, because when I've tried 36 for women, they are quite big, and when I tried the 36 for children, it was just, you know, a perfect size. But I was like, I don't know if I do like the kids version, because just to let you know, the kids version is not really the same, meaning that they do not have a lot of color palettes. So I was stuck with, I think, a green and a black, or a red and a blue, and they do have pink, but the pink, of course, out of stock. And those are the 3 color palettes that they had in the shop. And also the very big difference with adult collection and kids collection is that at the back, as you can see in here, it's just you have the VEJA, but for adults, and for kids they have this little tab. I'm going to show a picture here as well, so you can see what I mean. So they have a tab, and there's no VEJA mentioned, but they do have a VEJA mentioned here that is very visible. I was like, oh, you will see that I'll be wearing kids shoes if I buy that. So I was like, okay, I have tried the 36, and in my conclusion, I think the 36 kids really fits me well, because it is, like I mentioned, quite slim here in comparison to adults. And then so I was like, okay, I've tried the 36 kids. I'll try one last time the adults, but they do not have the adults version because I was in a kids boutique. So I went to another shop. So I went to the Super Goods shop in Antwerp, and there I found this, and they had a 36, and I have tried it. And when I tried this, it's not, I mean, in comparison to other 36 that I've tried, it was, I think, a perfect fit, in a way that for other 36, I can put my finger in between my feet and at the back here, but with this one, I cannot do so. Maybe just with the little finger and still. So that's already a good thing. And then the second thing is I was wearing 2 pair of slim socks, so that is important to mention as well. So I think if I'm going to wear this, when I'm going to wear this, I will wear it with 2 slim socks or 1, you know, thick sock. And then when I've tried this with my 2 thin socks, I can feel that I was the first one who have tried this pair, because it was in a certain way not, I didn't feel that it was large in a way that, you know, large here, but it's larger than the kids model. And but my feet wasn't, you know, going out of the shoe, unlike the other 36 that I have tried in other boutiques. So I was wondering that maybe in the other boutiques where I've tried the 36, maybe other people have tried them on prior when I've tried it. So maybe because they've tried it, they maybe had a wider fit than mine. So it's possible, even just by trying it. So that was the only conclusion that I did, or I thought of, when I have tried this at the boutique. So once I've tried it and it fit perfectly lengthwise and widthwise. I was like, you know what? It's time for me to have my VEJA V10 sneakers. So yeah, so that was the backstory, well, the whole story with the VEJA. I think that's why it took a lot of time for me to be able to purchase this, and I'm quite happy to have waited and really tried in different boutiques before just buying them. And I was really afraid to buy them online since I have tried a lot of 36 in the boutique. I was afraid that it may not suit me, and I'm quite happy that I have waited, because thanks to that I have found the shoe with the color palette that I like. So now what I have to do is I have to wear them and see if I like it. And also, with that being said, when I have tried it, my hubby was there as well. And I'm just going to show you. I'm not a very good person to be with when you're shopping, because also he purchased one for him, and I'm just going to show you which one it is. It is also a V10, but he got the one in the gray one. So look at that, it's so nice. So it's gray, the V are grays at the back as well, and then in front you have that, you know, two-tone color. I think it's a little bit kind of like suede, and with his it's a vegan leather. So it's a vegan leather, and this one cost 130 euros here in Belgium. So we have a, like, you know, kind of like a couples sneakers. Yeah, so he also got one for him, and he will try it as well. He'll try to wear it and check if it's as good as his Golden Goose. And by mentioning Golden Goose, I am just going to show you my Golden Goose, the one that I've mentioned that looks like the VEJA. So this is the one that I have from Golden Goose, and this is the one that I just have from VEJA. As you can see, they looked quite similar. So what I'll do afterwards, in a few months from now, after I've used this for a certain time, I might do a review and a comparison between the two. If you are interested with that, leave a comment in the comment section down below, so I know that, yeah, that kind of video interests you as well. But anyways, I'm going to do a comparison because I think they're really very, for us kind of shoes, they're really very comparable. And we never know, if ever in the future I might acquire a Air Force One, I might do another comparison with that. But for the meantime, it's not yet, it's on my wish list, but not yet purchased, so it will be in the upcoming months this year. But other than that, there you go. I made an unboxing of this beautiful, I'm always saying beautiful, but yeah, beautiful VEJA V10 sneakers. I've told you some specs about it, well, at least for the one I thought of. And I've also given you my first impressions, as well as a backstory of how long I wanted this and the different struggles that I've encountered before finding this pair. And now the next video that I'll be filming with this is of course an update review after using it for a few months, also the wear and tear, and I'll do also afterwards, of course, a comparison review with the Golden Goose sneakers that I have. So there you go. So there you go, guys. So that was my unboxing of one of my wish list items. So very happy, like I've said, that I have picked one of, or crossed one of the items on my wish list. I hope that this video have entertained you, and if that was the case, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And I also hope that this video has helped some of you guys who are also in the same position like I was before concerning the sizing, because yeah, I forgot to mention, they size quite big and it has large as a width. So just bear in mind that part. So if I can really advise you, go and try them out in the boutique. It's really very I think for me it's very important, because I prefer to buy something and be sure about it than returning it. It's kind of like a hassle. And other than that, I hope that this video have, like I've mentioned, help you guys out there and have entertained you. And for those of you who haven't subscribed to my channel yet and you're enjoying watching them, don't forget to click that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. That way you can get notified every time I upload an unboxing video, or taking off one of the items on my wish list, also doing some reviews and comparisons, or just a normal daily chat with you guys. So other than that, I hope to see you on the next video, and until then, I hope you stay safe and see you then. Bye.